Hello everyone, Timer over here, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of Surviving Mars, where we are chasing achievements, and our one dome is about to be hit by a ginormous meteor, or not. It's just the angle, of course. But I thought this was kind of cool whenever we last paused at the end of last episode. We had just about to hit meteor near our base, and picture time, picture time. So yeah, we went ahead and snapped a picture. But yes, we are heading back out. Oh my gosh, where is everything? There we are. So there's that meteor about to fall. And I went ahead and just canceled our landscaping job because we don't really have the ability to do it, apparently. I don't know. It's been there forever and it's just not working. Anyway, where are we and how close are we to our ultimate goal? We are very close indeed. Sol 85 with less than half of the final engineering tech needed to complete our achievement of for the benefit of all. So we're nearly there. We're definitely going to finish here today in this episode, or at least I hope so. But my goodness. Meanwhile, our mystery is the war on Earth.
There are Earth-sick colonists.
Which is at 42%. So I'm really hoping we can stave off whatever's going to come from this. And it won't mess up our research. I don't know. I don't know where the war on Earth is in terms of difficulty. I don't know anything about it. And we're most likely not going to finish it in this series, as we set out with one goal in mind, and that goal has is more or less being taken care of. So what are we gonna do? Well, we need to bring more people in. So we do have outsourcing going on. Yes, let's go here. Passengers. We got 11 applicants. We got 30 out of 32. Huh. We must have gotten another tech to boost that. I think yeah, we did get the other tech from one of our spying missions. How many total people do we actually have? Just out of curiosity. All traits. If I were to 19. I guess that means like 40, like there's a ton of people here. We just don't, I think because of the alcoholic stuff and so on and so forth. I don't know, do we want to take on that many people? 14 here, 20 there. We don't want chronic condition. That's really bad. Alcoholic, work performance lowered by 10 can be caused by sanity breakdowns plus drinking. They'll want to drink some more. In our new dome, I think we have a space bar. I mean, we could certainly get one to facilitate that a little bit. If we would go and say whatever. How many does that give us? 26. That's a lot of, I think. Well, let's go ahead and take them. Launch 26. We're gonna need some more facilities, obviously. We do have Stirling generators, which is fine. And I did, in between episodes, I did try and break one of the prefabs down that I put down, because I think we put a Stirling generator right here. But I wanted to test if actually canceling it would actually lose the prefab, and sure enough it didn't. So that we can go ahead with in the future. So I want to actually put these in here in these center tiles, so we're going to go ahead and queue that up. Do we have a space bar? No, but I think I am going to put a space bar over here, a full space bar, because I think we just have a dining area. Boom. And then we have 22 residential areas over here. You know what? Let's go ahead and throw down a one of these. I think I'm going to put them over here. I think we're going to want this to be something else entirely. Let's get a landing pad. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a landing pad over there. That's good. Okay, what else? What else do we want over here for a new? I mean, we're going to need additional housing. Now, we do have the smart complex, but that's going to take additional maintenance of electronics, which I don't really want. We've got plenty of polymers now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw in one apartment complex. We'll go ahead and turn, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and turn that on as well. We'll see what we've got once these people show up.
Colonists are departing.
Yeah, you guys are departing. That's fine. Gambling, gaming.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Yeah, I mean, we have a casino complex there. Spacebar! Alright, let's,
Meteor incoming.
Oh, inactive work shift. Alright, we do have a meteor shower, but fortunately, it's not been too are you gonna hit us hard? Ouch! Luckily it didn't destroy this. I would have been super irked if this got destroyed again. We've already had it destroyed once. Last war, it has begun.
The moment that seemed unthinkable less than a year ago.
Regional conflicts have dragged the major powers on Earth to declare war on one another. Earth is now officially going through its third world war. So far, no nuclear weapons are reported to have been used, and we pray to whatever gods are listening up here on Mars that none will be. But somewhere in the now abandoned halls of the UN building in New York, the doomsday clock sits in the dark, with its warning having fallen on deaf ears and its hand perilously close to midnight. All rockets are unavailable due to chaos on Earth. Well, we still have one rocket coming. So we have all of our rockets besides one. So I guess that's something. But boy, that's kind of annoying actually. Because now we're not going to be able to get any money. I think we'll still get our funding. I hope outsourcing continues. I'll be super irked if we lose the outsourcing, because that might actually put a nail in our coffin. We would have been finished by now. We would have definitely been finished by now if I did not take that 15 soul hit whenever we had the deaths and everything. You know, but I mean, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's jump over here. Fuel depot.
Resources are low.
30. Alright,
Meteor
we've got
incoming.
food. Food situation is a little worrisome, but you know, it is what it is. And throw those in that building. I kind of wish I had gotten a security station over here. And is there a way for me to potentially... I've got a small space bar in here. They could come over here to the big space bar. Okay, so we still get our funding from our sponsor, so that is excellent. Don't think there's anything else I want to, like, change over here. Alright, 26 passengers. Bloop. Come on in! Things are great. Alright, next we need education. We need to just build up more and more research labs. I do not want to lose out on this.
New colonists have arrived.
On this achievement. We are so close, so very close. Bum, bum, bum. Got a space bar for everybody who's an
Resources are
alcoholic.
low.
And open those up. No reason not to. Get some more power. We're still, we're not storing as much power. So we may, how's our, thing up here? Go ahead and turn you on. I'll probably need to bring some other stuff up here. Some more resources. Turn that on. And I guess we keep throwing down some of these solar
Sector
panels.
scan.
Since they're fairly cheap. We got the resources over here. Let's see. Rival anomaly. Which is fine. How come? Ooh. High-speed comm satellite. We don't have those resources. But that would give us an extra 400 research a soul. Like, is that like every soul just 400 extra research if we can put together that? The metals is not an issue. The fuel isn't an issue. It's the electronics. That's kind of the issue. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get that, unfortunately. Alright, how are we doing over here? Got lots and lots of jobs. You are going to go there. You are going to go there. Probably shouldn't have built both of these, because now we literally have no resupply, unless we can maybe... Okay, we could take China. We're now able to recruit colonists. Get many non-specialists. Ready. Send. Go, go, go.
There are Earthsick colonists.
No way. Just leave these off for now. Because we're not going back to Earth. How are you Earthsick? Earth's like gonna be destroyed. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright, you guys are working. You guys are sort of working. You are, of course, sort of working as well. Do I want to start? Nah, we're going to need more people in general. Okay, I don't... International Mars mission is kind of who we were sort of like trying not to piss off too much. Because we've been getting some resources from them. But we can go and recruit some people from Japan. See if we can get some specialists. We're not going to have the officers, because I think the majority of our officers are off on, you know, the other mission. So we'll see. Warning, not enough colonists. Yep, we know that's for sure. Right, so I could put down another arcology in here. We could certainly do that. I mean, we've got a number of things. I don't know what all we're going to put in here, but we'll figure something out. Hey, 22 colonists! Nice. Shoot. Where am I going to land you? I wanted to land you over here. Can I see how many colonists? Officers. Yeah, we only have 2 officers. And there's nothing else we can do. Correct? No. I guess, I mean, they can work their way over. It's not a huge deal. Where do we have a person that's unable to get anywhere? Assigned to building. Set. Assign the colonist to a residence, workplace, or training building. Colonists will not change. The colonists will not change assignment for the next 5 souls if the target building is in another dome located far away. A shuttle may need. But what if you're able to, like? I thought you would be able to move from here to there. Oh, let's, do I have room in any of these buildings? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get you over here. I mean, there's jobs over here. Let's put you there. And follow. Or not. Brave citizen. Ready to tame. Pin this to the quick bar. I mean, he's just in the diner right now. I don't know. We don't have shuttles, but I would imagine that they would move from, you know, use the tunnels. Alright, you're passengers. Okay, I do think I'm going to move you over here, actually. So I want you to sort of flow into that area. So we're just going to, like... drop you there. Recharge station. Let's put a recharge station there. Might as well put one over here as well.
Colonists are departing.
Alright. Look at that. Tons and tons and tons of people now. Alright. Open up that work shift. Open up that work shift. More science, I say. More science, indeed. We've got some homeless. We've got vacant residential slots all over the place. I mean, we've got plenty of residential. Yeah, there's only 5 there.
There
one
are
there.
Earthsick colonists.
None in
Research complete.
Alright, hey, we got it! Orbital engineering, and we actually did get the achievement, but I don't think it popped up on the recording. But yeah, successful covert op recruited 22 science. Alright, that's old. Research complete. We've got the space elevator, and now we've got all of the engineering complete. So that is it. The actual goal of the achievement for the benefit of all has been completed. Woo! And now we could actually like start looking at tech strategically if we wanted to continue playing. I don't know. I'm torn. I kind of want to play it, continue, you know, keep playing to see the end of this scenario. But I don't know. We've got a lot of like things to fix because of how we've been playing it. Like, I don't actually need this much research. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and cancel those the work shifts and all the buildings. You guys can be turned off. Let's go again just to see if we have unemployment. Yeah, we now have unemployment because sure enough, all those people we're missing. We're probably living in these other domes. Does it show me per dome unemployment? No, it's just over here, which is fine. It's not a problem. In fact, what we might do is go ahead and throw that up to the top of the list, get that breakthrough done, because that would actually help our performance at night. It's not a bad one either. Allow drone to be constructed in the drone assembler using metals instead of electronics. That's actually really good, although we don't have the drone assembler to deal with. But yeah, I want to work down robotics and or physics. I can't remember which one has the shuttle bays. I think it's the physics. I think that's correct. I don't know. But what I might do is I might go ahead and wrap up the series for the YouTube series here. We've accomplished our goal, and I might start a new achievement hunt for Surviving Mars here and see what we can do next time. And I might just finish this on my own, but we'll see. Leave a comment if you want to see this series continue. as a Let's Play series without the achievement goal in mind. Or, you know, just let me know in the comments what you want to see with this series. Otherwise, I think we'll go ahead and put a pin in it and maybe start a fresh one after these air. So anyway, we'll see what we can do. All right. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. If you did, please let us know by hitting that like button and by subscribing to the channel if you want to see more content. Otherwise, we will see you next time, folks. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, Timer over here, and welcome to a short summary / final thoughts video for our recent achievement run in Surviving Mars, where we went 100 souls, or not even 100 souls, to get the achievement for the greater good, or no, I always say for greater, for the benefit of all. There we go, where we had to research all of the engineering tech in by Soul 100. As you can see, I just finished up the final episode 10, where we completed the achievement on Soul 88 with a Mystery of the War on Earth at 44. And I've been debating about whether or not, and I mentioned this in the last video of the series, of whether or not we're going to continue. And after some thought, I decided, you know what, I don't think we are, at least not right now. So that once the last video goes live, maybe, you know, if people want to see more, I certainly mentioned that at the end of the video. I'll keep the save, and maybe I'll revisit it in the future. But most likely the final episode of this series will not go live for probably 2 weeks or so, based on my recording schedule. And so I wanted to record my thoughts on this playthrough right now, and then release this with the last episode whenever that goes, just in case, you know, anyone is interested. And so by all means, if you do want to see this sort of continue as a Let's Play for however long we go, or until maybe we see the end of the current mystery, let me know in the comments, and I'll pick up where we left off with this save. But I personally will probably continue this game offline, because I do want to see the War on Earth. But since this particular series we set out to just do an achievement run, I don't want to drag it on and on and on. One of the things I've had in the past with Surviving Mars is not having a clear goal in mind and just sort of falling off the wagon, so to speak, with Surviving Mars and ending series just abruptly. So I don't want to do that this time around. We're going to actually have a clear end of the series, but feel free. What we might do is just continue it in a separate sort of sequel version if people want, and that won't be for a while. But I'll keep the save. We'll keep the save as is right here, and I'll go ahead and load it up in the event we do want to take a look at it in the future. But my final thoughts overall on the achievement, it wasn't that difficult. Now, granted, I sort of set things up fairly easy to get the achievement. We set it up at a low difficulty. Our map in and of itself, our map didn't really have any disasters. I mean, I think we had some notches on our meteor strike, like meteors. I can't really remember what our map setup was, but I purposely tried to find a fairly flat, easy, not flat, but an easy map on terms of the disasters. So like dust storms and cold spells, those were all very low. And I think we did have meteor shower, maybe 2 notches, but we only had 1 meteor shower in 88 souls. We got very lucky on disasters, even with the easy sort of difficulty setting. Because we only had one meteor shower, and that meteor shower didn't really do too much damage, and it just occurred like a couple souls ago, so it wasn't that bad. In addition, having the commander profile of the city mayor really helped. We probably, for a number of reasons, we wouldn't have been able to do it, I don't think, if we did not have the city mayor and Mars Nauvoo already, because Mars Nauvoo is a high-level tech in the engineering tab, which I didn't know going in. I picked it because of the money, the monetary benefits to the city mayor, because I knew we were going to have to do a lot of outsourcing. I didn't realize that Mars Navu was an engineering tech, and for that matter, that it fell, at least on our current playthrough here, one away from the final tech. So that saved us 25,000 research points. I'm not saying we wouldn't have been able to do it if we had to go through the entire engineering, because we still have 88 soul. We still have what, 12 souls to go, making about 2.7k, and that's, you know, we have a whole other dome, more people coming. We could have probably boosted that up a little bit more, so we might have been able to do it. But honestly, I don't think it would have been like really close. Really close. And the main reason is because, I don't know, around Soul 30 to 40, we had the event that triggered where another rival killed some of our people, and I went ahead and chose to halt outsourcing and sponsor research for 15 souls. So generally speaking, by Soul 80, you should be able to finish it based off of what I looked up after we actually finished it here. So we were a little close under the gun. So I was very happy that we were able to get over that hurdle. In addition to that, just outsourcing every chance we got. And really, as you can see, we do have a lot of tech that's not engineering, and the majority of this came from covert ops, from just doing the these missions. So going after China, covert ops, and stealing technologies. I mean, sometimes it gave us actual just research, and other times it gave us actual tech. And it was picking tech that we weren't researching. So that helped, definitely. Some of the struggles, of course, you know, we couldn't spread out because we didn't have the shuttle bay. I think, you know, probably the command and profile of City Mayor was really the deciding factor of both making it easier and, you know, correcting my mistake with the 15 soul issue that I put on myself. But if not that, I would probably maybe say the rocket scientist would have been good because, you know, you start with the shuttle tech. And honestly, being able to spread out would have made it so much easier because we have this area down here and we've known about this for a long time. And I was going to build our prefab that we got from our mission profile down to the south, down here. But it would have been, you know, chaotic at best because we couldn't shuttle resources over there very easily. We couldn't get people to walk there and redistribute the workload. But doing it sort of this way, and we were fortunate to get like a map that had both underground rare metals and metals at our first in our first location. Although, you know, I think originally started at one of these. I think right here was our original scanned area, and we scanned over here, got, you know, found those resources. So we got very lucky there. But then to actually have an additional area with both of these set up nearby, so we were able to make this line of domes, 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth, which really kind of made things nice. And even so, our fourth dome that we tacked onto this like line has a nice high underground metals. So, you know, that is, of course, okay. So we got pretty lucky in terms of the map generation. That sort of made the achievement a little easier. But overall, I don't think it's that difficult of an achievement. And I purposely picked it because I didn't think it was that difficult to get. Certainly, I've seen some hiccups along the way that I could fully see it as being an issue. If you don't start with both rare metals and metals nearby to actually start your build on, like for example, if we had started in this area, it would have been a hell of a lot harder to get things going because, yeah, we had no metals nearby. the closest it would have been would be down here, and we'd have to like sort of set up a whole other section that we'd have to monitor. As you can see, up here is the only expansion, quote-unquote expansion, that we did, and that was just for power. But it was a pain in the butt because we had to actually move resources manually with our transport up here. So I think the rocket scientist would make sort of, that a lot easier. Whereas the city mayor, you both get the funding, which of course you definitely need the funding. It's only 1 billion though, but that's 1 billion more. That's one outsourcing more than you would have had otherwise. I mean, money-wise as the USA, it's not that bad because you get a steady income of $500 million. I think it's like every soul or every other soul or something. I still have not gotten the time frame on that, even playing through 88 souls, but it was pretty consistent in terms of keeping up with the outsourcing. And as long as you have some rare metals to sort of export, you can keep outsourcing pretty consistently throughout the play. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm going to go ahead and try to finish this up because it's already going longer than I thought. Overall, I think it went pretty well. I'm happy that we were able to get it completed. And we're going to go ahead and move on to a new achievement. Just as a final note, in terms of breakthroughs, the only ones we actually paused our research in engineering for were landscaping nanites and superior cables, both of which I thought was pretty darn nice. Mainly, both of these options ultimately allowed us to expand our power situation up on the plateau without too much oversight of it, because without the cables, we wouldn't have been able to just run lines up willy-nilly. We would have had to have built drone hubs or gotten another tunnel going, all of which would have cost resources and time. And the nanites, we wouldn't have been able to get up here without a tunnel, or up here without a tunnel. The nanites really just sort of like allowed us to smooth out a ramp up to this plateau and that plateau and just forget about it. We didn't have to sort of micromanage it. Sure, it took a little bit longer than potentially the tunnel would have, but whether or not, how it would have been, I probably would have regretted doing it if I didn't get the achievement, but it was okay. Anyway, we're going to wrap up this sort of just me talking video and conclude the achievement hunt. Once again, if you want to see this Let's Play continue as sort of an offshoot, a sequel where we just sort of finish off the mystery and or continue on, maybe try to finish out our profile goals, because we do have some of those that we didn't get. The research breakthroughs and deep scan we haven't gotten, but these would come naturally over the course of the game if we were actually playing without a specific goal in mind. So I'm not going to go ahead and say we're going to finish those out. But like I said, I will continue this myself, and if there is interest, what I'll do is I'll save a bookmark here, and we'll just continue it as is. If you're curious to see how the war on Earth ends. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching the series. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and be sure to look for another achievement hunt here in the future. All right, we'll see you later. And as always, if you want to see more content, please subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video or any of the other videos in the series, please hit that like button. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.